藏在外面的嘛，就去地方去听嘛，去自己听嘛，好，不光我要先去另外一个外趴，别上来。喂，
干嘛？你他妈手贱是不是啊？兄弟做的好好的，你干嘛要揍他
？Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
看哦。
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
哪来的光源？这不科学。
I think we're here.
这人走路怎么这么嚣张？能不能跑啊？我想跑。还说你除了慢慢走啥都不会。他妈这么小一个地方，你他妈还要用手扶啊？直接脚跨上去不好啊？这是啥？远古科技？远古科技有这种玩意儿？哦天哪，这太他妈震撼了！这可真是震撼到我了。
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. There's no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
快速行走是插件。这是什么？出拳打自己。按R2进行奔跑，这个键是奔跑。
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
猛的一批，好吧，这他妈是什么牌子的肌肉猛啊？哦，屌你妈！没有走到扶手的地方。 这个攀爬倒是挺科学，需要有东西给你抓才行，锻炼人类的臂力。这边是慢慢过去，应该是的。哦，是这里该怎么过？这边跳过去。他妈的，这些刺客都是他妈的体能究极怪，是吧？
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Ah, 他就死了。啊，我也要死了。 使出空中暗杀！哎，你在说什么屌话？空中暗杀，我怎么暗杀空中？我刚刚跳起来过去，那就是空中暗杀吗？你好。
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
使出一次空中暗杀。你管这叫暗杀？走到你脸上给你打个招呼，然后把你宰掉。 多好！然后接下来是走哪边？我脚面打完了，我开一下脚面。但直接跳过去应该是不行的，我们要想办法。 可以直接跳过去吗？可以。牛逼，牛逼！
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
如梦初醒。哦，我们这玩的不是初代，我们这玩的好像是后面几代。我买的这个好像有连着之后几座的。
Sir.
初代好像也能玩，我等下去玩初代吧。我现在不是很懂这个剧情。
Fine.
剧情我看的不是很懂。
I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
开始任务。
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
进入皇家剧院。
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
是有个电话把我挡住了。
My apologies.
是不是有个吊人把我拦住了？我动不了了，兄弟们！前往我的座位，我还要往这边走。
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
我个人不是很了解剧情，现在我理解不能，因为我好像这是我们的暗杀目标吗？
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
你怎么看到你头都没转？我屌你妈的！
So, Black Mall, that sick word of trial comes on in the afternoon. And she
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I've got the evidence. Tom Gadd, sir, is found guilty. No lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I'm a vegetable. For Tom Gadd, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the time.
真的没人看见吗？我觉得应该是有人看见的吧。他们现在应该看不见我，我现在只有手在外面。都是瞎子啊！超人，超人，你是超人！你就是超人本人对吧？可是现在你要怎么过去呢？啊！然后他们都没看到我，他们都是瞎子。我大概是 understand 了。这第一个任务应该会简单一点。啊，这可比只狼简单多了。 这个开锁是什么东西啊？是不是有人发现我了？周围都没人，应该没人发现我。可以把这个门关了吗？关门方便做事啊。 这开锁怎么开啊？啊？ 哎，老子不会开耍。操，这开手这么复杂，我屌你妈的！哎。
When a gentleman is found offense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple.
我能说什么？我只能说牛逼。
It is now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next session. I ain't a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang. Crook-fingered Jack.
Really burning
a year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold watches. And 7 silver ones. A mighty clean-handed fellow. 16 snuff boxes.
Hate them.
操！知道我们是
come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
就他儿子吗？离开歌剧院。 离开歌剧院。哦，开溜，开溜，开溜！该没人看见我们。
But I've done no wrong. I search him. Any weapons?
Any weapons? No fucking weapons.
Nothing. We must keep looking. He must be in here.
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone? Don't pushing, please.
哈哈哈。
Certain. Try to remember.
啊？干嘛？对。没有。我没有啊。因为他妈的这个游戏里的说英语，我在复读啊。Any weapons? No fucking weapons. 嚯嚯嚯！开溜大吉，开溜大吉！杀完就跑，真开心！怎么没人过来查我啊？快查我，快查我！
Imbecile.
慢慢走，慢慢走，慢慢走。
I need to get out. Too close in here. I must get some air. I'll search it on here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
我要从第一部开始玩起，这一部剧情我现在有点不懂。虽然这个画面感还是挺好的，主角的衣服也很帅，但是我玩的不是很懂。 我不知道剧情，我只知道他已经找到1点，我知道他已经拿到1点苹果了，本来是没拿到的。我记得原来剧情应该是还没拿到1点苹果的。
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
有点无聊，说实话，确实无聊。你看都没看。
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
这个是
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came
宝库大
before.
门。
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
转移话题，我屌
How
你妈！
fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
在这区域的哪一个地方？
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
要不去玩第一部吧？我剧情玩不懂了。
看什么剧情还行，卡就完事了。
先离开吧，先离开吧，我玩不懂了。玩不懂了，玩不，我玩不懂了，我要去玩第一部。我之前有很多选项，我好像选错了。Ubisoft。我好像又没玩错，我好像又没有玩错，好像就这一步。我现在人有点懵。啊，我没有玩错，我没有玩错，那就是我刚刚东西都要重新打一遍，你是这个意思是吗？我可以跳过吗？你好，我想跳过。看来我没有开错，只是单纯的我是傻逼罢了。哦，好的，那刚刚自动保存过了，那没事。那我现在只要离开歌剧院就行了。那傻逼等下会叫，应该会尖叫，哎，尖叫了。 开溜啊！我们就玩玩这个剧情吧。之前的剧情可能要买别的游戏，或者是我前2部有打折，我看看我能不能买第1部。我想玩玩全作的刺客信条。久仰大名。哎呀，这可比只狼简单多了，哈哈哈哈哈！这可比只狼简单多了，只狼是什么游戏啊？哎呀，这可比只狼简单多了呀！哎呀，全程杀一个人还是1击必杀那种，哎呀，多简单啊！啊！多简单啊，多简单啊！那说，哎呀呀呀！再见。move， 白痴。
Where are you going?
好，跳过剧情。好，跳过不了剧情。剧情还要必看，我他妈看了1遍了，已经屌你妈！
Rather dull, truth be told.
诶，这个是地图。地图无法使用。
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
为什么你们自己不去啊？屌你妈的！
fresh air might do me good.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnell.
嘲讽我。
And yet here you are. Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
来干架，谁怕谁？我可以直接杀掉他吗？这个战斗画面有点，算直接乱揍死他好了。你也要跟我干一架
Call this off. If the captain sees us.
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
来吧来吧，你也要跟我干架。打。打。
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
但是你 should be。来啊，杂种！杂种。
Do you yield?
Never! These odds.
缴械一名对手。缴械。
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These fought. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
缴械哦，圆圈进入一个奇怪的状态，然后按插缴械。
Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot
好意
trust
外
any
哦，
of them,
好意外哦。
I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
可这个船还要这么烦的事
If
情，
what you
操你
say
妈
is
的！
true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
这才是威胁，懂不懂？哈哈哈。
Good day.
大西洋第28天。
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take...
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
找厨师。
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
医生也在摸鱼，大家都在摸鱼，一群摸鱼怪。
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
Follow me.
Follow what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
扔货物下水。
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face hidden too, so we can't see him watch it.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
下棋，算了吧，再见。妈，怎么都是玩场游戏？操你妈！
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
He's cut our rations again.
You're not having second
Claims
thoughts,
we're not
are you?
provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. We're stuffed with tinned fish and biscuits.
So,
Curious. Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down!
哦，海战啊！
A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. It doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
这一几年的游戏啊，我他妈受不了了！我他妈可是到这个游戏了还要打铁，我不要啊！我这么听打铁声已经听吐了，我这么听打铁声已经听吐了，为什么在这游戏里还要打铁？ 干嘛？他妈扇我巴掌！我中午刚刚和我智囊打铁，我突然感觉这个像小孩子打架，你知道吧？我受不了了，我他妈圈剑好像有点问题，我要换手柄了。闪电5连鞭。
Told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
你武器露出来了，兄弟。
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
武力威胁。你开不开？开你就有可能活着，不开你必死。就问你开不开吧。
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
哦，我终于能跑了！天哪，感觉像解放了一样。
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Paint them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
漂亮！那我们的船活了，他们的船死了。我们是大船，他们是小船，档次就不一样。
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
还行。波士顿1754年。
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir.
Thief!
This way.
Someone stop him!
Boston's quite a lively city.
啊，我想去找那个，我要去。刚刚那个人不是抢钱包，我要去把那个找抢钱包的人给逮住，然后就失去盟友了。
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
妈的，失去同调。
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Hell.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
不行，追不上，我还不能跟着他。
Boston's quite a lively city.
视频看了怎么都不去阻止一下。
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take
那
some
人好像
time to
偷了个
walk the
苹果
streets.
是吧？
Who knows what opportunities you might discover?
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
然后我来拍手，鼓掌。哦天哪，是小孩子。
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I've...
It's all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well,
支线任务。
That was interesting.
当一个人的愿望足够强烈时，神就会让他遇上我。文件收回书页，回收书页，书页。得找书页啊！先去店里。
Good to see you, my friend.
Eh, 火器，明火手枪。
Mein Herr would like
购买一把剑与手枪。 马哨吹马用的，抛出金钱。
Hostilities increase in the frontier, as both French and British forces attempt to draw Indian allies to their side.
骑上马。
Mechanical forging of all dimensions and specifications. Price of meat now represented in America by Lang & Associates.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
说什么？什么东西咔嚓咔嚓？啊？
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already left rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy. This way.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a
强
compound
盗
southwest
出没
of
在
here.
西南地区。
You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
不行不行，我要开溜了。再见再见再见。你们人多，你们牛逼好吧？我要运用现代武器的力量。啊！
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe.
啊！我队友把他们全部杀完了，好牛逼
！What now? We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then.
这年头大伙都用枪，原来是这样嘛？这已经不是暗杀了，这是枪战游戏。
用枪就是杀了就行了，在黑暗的地方
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
杀光了就没人知道了。
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
哦，是吗？
A shame so many have to die.
Aye, back to the Green Dragon then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rebel.
A little help, please.
Quick, you crying, I'm coming. Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you
说的有道理啊，尸体上一定有好东西，不拿就可惜了。是啊，你说的对。
Why you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
他怎么射到我的？他枪口都没朝我这边。小毛。
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
说好了刺客信条呢？你怎么给我变成枪战游戏了？啊？
不是狂战士3吗？
他妈的就离谱！狂战士3，操！
这是狂战士3。
我到现在除了第一个任务是刺杀有点样子，但是这些任务他妈的什么意思啊？要我拿枪宰的？开去给你妈先来一枪！看不见我东西。他妈4个枪手，给那边恶心人。开枪！开枪啊，傻逼！他妈的，可是枪枪必中是吧？打头啊！为什么他打我都没伤害啊？但这子弹我怎么都看不到子弹飞出去？就真他妈的硬核！色当。我没子弹了。
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
这就是以前的远古酒吧。
Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
好，干得好。
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
You find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
The Silver Fox offers all travelers the finest.
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
When you feel ill,
这是蜘蛛侠3吗？
蜘蛛侠3吗？
蜘蛛侠3。里面都是教会的人。要爬上那里的话，哪里可以再上去？哪里可以再离这个更近一点？周围房子离那边都是有一点距离的。名场面，我骑在教会头顶拉屎。
With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
《信仰之月》。
The area's definitely suffered a decline in character.
Indeed. All manner of Arifs and natty lads now walk the streets. Why, just earlier today I had a run-in with some.
Do tell.
It was down by the church. A group of men comes rushing through when one of them suddenly falls to the ground, all torn up. I thought about going to see if he needed help, but the look from one of them changed my mind.
Probably for the best. Those aren't the sort of people you want to get mixed up with.
If I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control.
How odd. Did they say what had happened?
No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on.
Where were they taking him?
Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
So he says to church that one way or another the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
What do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good. Cutter is with him.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them. Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
偷窃。 哦，他们原来都是瞎子啊，那没事了。原来都是瞎子啊，那没事了。要死！真有意思，偷窃，哈哈，对，把他杀了，收割他身上，偷窃。
Here we are then.
啊，我拿到了，我偷到了。其实我把他杀了，然后抢过来的。
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas!
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Still a minute. I got to decide where to start. A little bit from here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will.
You're absolutely mad.
Just like all good artists. Just a quick little swan.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How did you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
我能不能杀光这里所有人啊？我就偷个钱，不至于吧？操你妈！哎呀，同步失败。
How did you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men wouldn't notice your arrival?
If you'll allow me to explain.
Oh, by all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Haytham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. And as luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Where shall we head next?
Perhaps down Marlborough.
No. Its residents are too content. Their homes are nice, their days untroubled.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young.
Now!
Oi!
You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fie on you and your false war! After him!
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on, then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying
I assume
broken
you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
last.
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy. Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
Hear ye! Shots fired in anger in the colony of Pennsylvania. Lieutenant Colonel... French have protested to our king, and diplomatic negotiations are underway.
假装不知道该怎么办，把这个车用力推翻。
What the hell is this?
暗杀什么暗杀？主要是我想打铁，我出场不好。
The Reverend Julius Foster will be guest preacher this Sunday at St. Mary's for the good of all. The Reverend Julius Foster.
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word.
Crown forces are obliged to surrender. The Duke of Newcastle promotes Major General Edward Braddock.
Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy!
Run, boy.
这人机好猛啊！我突然感觉我是个废物。
Goddamn dogs!
这人机太猛了，我感觉我是废物。
Let no man reach us. Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
Aha! Bringing fresh meat, eh?
On your guard, now.
Come here. I want to take a look.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
One moment there. Being you, who's your officer?
Engage the enemy.
操，这5个是什么牌子的战神？就你妈离谱！这就究极战神！他妈的，这5个人机在我还玩什么？玩个鸡巴！
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Know when you're ready to strike.
A nice change of pace from the campaigning back home.
Why do you think so many of us volunteered? Good pay, safe work, a chance to own some land.
Who have we got there?
What are you talking
Stop
about?
slouching, soldier.
Sometimes I wonder.
I said stop
prisoners?
slouching.
There are no prisoners. You know who I mean. The fellas we caught.
They do not.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
I'm a good friend of Mr. Fan.
这他妈都能察觉，什么屌东西啊！麻了，倒地声吸引了他。军官应该让他死在中间甲板上，他这边绕一圈会过来。等过来的时候就他的死期。
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free! It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back! Go on here! We'll hold back the guards while you deal with them. This is the best Boston has to offer. No wonder the French still pose a threat. Where did you receive your training? Did you receive any training? Fighting skills like these, it's a wonder you accept a for the order! No mercy! There's still time for you to flee. Well, not much. Passes through the gate. You hear me? No man! Where's Cutter? Find him now! Anyone you do not recognize! Allow a breach of magnitude, I should kill you all! Kill anyone you do not recognize! Reload! Again! He's here! Then stop the interloper! Glad to have
He's
you
the
with
one
us.
responsible!
I could use
Kill
some help.
him!
Who are you? Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Cyrus. One I intend to keep.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
说是暗杀，他妈的，直接他妈的狂战士杀进去。这个是狂战士3吗？
狂战士3。
什么刺客信条啊，都是骗人的。
人家有自知之明的改名了，好吧？你他妈给你整什么刺客信条？
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
哎，完成了。
先生，我的任务，达成啦！哎，只狼。